Hello, Project You. We are on module 6, subconscious mind. This is my favorite topic to talk about. So I want you to realize that what we think is what comes out in our lives, shows up in our lives. We have 90, they say 80,000 thoughts a day. And those 80,000 thoughts a day are from yesterday, the week before, the month before, the year before, the 2 decades, 3 decades, 4 decades, 5 decades, wherever you are, 80 years ago. Because it is what we think about are the things that have feared us, or a story that we have created that is in the past. And I want to reflect on where you are right now. Because if you're not achieving the weight loss goals, and if you can't keep the weight off, and your life is hard, and your life is a grind, and you're unhappy in your life, and things aren't going your right way, you're struggling with money, you're struggling with friends, you have a bad relationship with your parents, this is what we are creating. This is what we are creating, ladies. I want you to take a check-in and think about your life. Think about what area of your life hasn't been going the way you want it. And then I want you to think about what are the things and the thoughts that you've been telling yourself. And as an entrepreneur, I know this stuff is true. You know, there was a time in my life, in my business, where I was thinking it wasn't working and thinking about the things that I didn't want to be showing up, and everything that I was thinking about was showing up. So when we want to be healthy, we want to be happy, we want more energy, we want to feel good, we need to change the subconscious mind that is playing in the background when you're in the mirror and brushing your teeth, when you're in the shower, washing your body, when you're doing the dishes and you're washing the dishes, putting the dishes in the dishwasher, creating dinner, making lunch, in the car, and the story goes on. These thoughts are keeping you stuck. They're keeping you in a body you might not want to be in anymore. Could be creating injuries, could be manifesting sickness, health issues. So today I want you to be really thinking about this and writing down on the sheet. It says, what do I love about this world? And I want you to think that in the big scope of things. Like, there's so many things that are amazing in this world. We get to travel wherever we want. I mean, you know, we can go halfway around the world to visit someone or go on a holiday. What about just hot water, simple things? Getting up and having a shower, brushing my teeth, having a beautiful house to live in, having a bed, warmth, air conditioning, amazing food, choices, buying clothes, restaurants, cars, the trees around us, simple things. And when we focus more on what we are grateful for, this will start changing our subconscious mind as well. But we have to be intentional as well. So when we hear these thoughts, you know, what are you complaining most in your life? It's because you're thinking about it, what you don't like in your life. So what don't you like in your life is what's playing up the more and more you do it. And now this isn't easy, okay? It's not easy to change your thoughts. It's called awareness. Awareness that you have them. Awareness that you're saying something that you're like, oh my gosh. And isn't it just so great in this container that we've got that support, you know, that we can say things and then realize, wow, I've been saying this to myself. No wonder I can't keep the weight off. No wonder I start to lose the weight and then the weight comes back on, because you're stuck in this old identity of not being able to keep it off. And you're telling yourself, am I going to put weight on? Am I going to put weight on? If I eat this, am I going to put weight on? And I get it because I did it. I did it for a long time, 20 plus years. I try not to think it was 30 years, but I know in my 30s, I struggled still in my 30s. So I had my late teens, my 20s, and my 30s of thinking about all this stuff. And really, I mastered it. You know, even I had mastered all of this stuff and had tools to know how to do it. And now it's just so easy. Like, I don't even think about food. I don't think about what I'm like. I just have no, it's just changed everything, how I look at it. It's not like I'm thinking about food all day or anything like that anymore. Before, I used to think about it 24/7. What can I eat? Am I going to be able to eat this? I'm hungry, you know, good food, bad food. Oh, a cheat day. Oh, I'll start on Monday. This is the old ways. This is what has worked and what hasn't worked. And it's never going to keep working if you keep doing it. It's never going to change if you don't change your mind. It's never going to change if you don't change yourself. It all is in here. It's our project. This is where we do the work. So I am self-aware. I am. And once you become so self-aware, you can't stop it. It's all is coming to you all the time. Do I know what I believe about myself? Now, this goes back to our identity. What do you believe about yourself? I am a healthy person. I can eat whatever I want. I always lose weight when I go away on holidays. I have a fast metabolism. This is who I am. I work out. I run. I'm healthy. I'm smart. These are the thoughts that I think about. This is who I am, my beliefs in myself. And so when we are stuck, we need to go back to the identity. We got to go back to number one. Who are you? What are you? Who do you believe you are? Who do you believe to be true? What do you want to believe to be true? Not who you were in the past. And what parts are you ashamed of? Like, you know, going into the closet and eating that bar, you know, of chocolate. Oh, I remember the days. I would eat the whole little tub of, what is that ice cream? I can see it. Jerry's. I could eat that whole tub. I'd go out for pasta or pizza or dinner, didn't matter what I ate, and come home and I'd grab that tub of ice cream and I'd have one scoop, put it away, come back, have a second scoop, put it away, have a third scoop, and then I'd just stand there and eat it. And usually I'd just leave a little bit at the bottom. I thought, oh my God, I just put it away. And that was emotional eating. I was definitely an emotional eater. Okay. I'd wake up the next day and my pants are tight, my clothes are tight, I feel horrible, and then I'd starve myself. And I did this on and off, on and off, on and off. So I want you to go back into yourself and who are you and what your identity is and think about this stuff. The awareness and the subconscious thoughts are the only things that you really need to focus on. You start changing this stuff and your weight will start coming off with ease and flow. Imagine that. The more we focus on what we don't want, we bring it to us. The more we focus on the joy and the happiness and the love and enjoyment of what we're doing, like going out for your walk, going to your yoga class, going to your HIT class, whatever it is that you're doing to keep healthy and fit, getting on the bike and doing the work, right? We can't just sit back and think we're going to just not do anything. We must do the actions, right? So this is the quietness. This is the inward work that we have to do. And then we have to do the other stuff. Eating the right foods that we choose to have, movement. What is the plan? What does that look like for you? You're working out 3 days a week. You're working out 4 days a week. Are you doing your strength work? How often are you doing your strength work? Are you eating healthy majority of the time? because then you can allow yourself to have the other bits. But it all starts with up here. What you think about, you bring about. What you think about, you bring about. Here's two funny stories, not that they're funny anymore. I remember running, okay, and worried that I was going to fall. What'd I do? I fell. I actually think I even fell that time and I hurt myself. I think I tore my my hamstring. This is going back quite a few years ago. And then I remember doing it not so long ago, only maybe a couple of years ago, when again, I was running and I was worried about slipping because I was going downhill in a rocky pair. And I literally thought it and I fell. I did a somersault almost. Because I thought about it and it happened. So there will be times I want you to think about, where have you thought of something and it happened? Because that is your self-awareness. That is your thoughts creating your reality. You don't like your reality, ladies? We have to change our thoughts. That's all we have to do. You don't like where you are? Change your thoughts. Want to be healthier? Change your thoughts. Want to lose weight with ease and flow? Change your thoughts. So this is a really short and sweet, session today. It's powerful. And it's really one that I want you to start really listening to and asking better questions and thinking about what comes up for you when you are doing those things. And go, oh, this is interesting. And start talking to yourself. It's so much fun. Okay. This is the fun. So enjoy the self-awareness, enjoy the subconscious mind, and start creating your new mindset, your new image of yourself, and the new and the awareness of who you are. See you next week.